Council, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, this afternoon, Oshimiri North local government area, under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Innocent, is setting the pace as the very first council to unveil its developmental blueprint. Indeed, this is novel, and we believe it will stimulate healthy development in the local government council. To God be the glory. Your Excellency, time is of essence, so we shall have an abridged version of the program. Having established the protocol, let me state that I am not alone. My brother Steve Odiase will be working with me. Steve Odiase, please come up for recognition.
All right, thank you so much, Pastor Powell.
Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah.
Together for SSB, wonderful man. Akpo, who is a palace chief himself, so he knows what to do before traditional rulers. The chairman of this occasion, Your Excellency, is the managing director and chief executive.
Right Honorable Sheriff Francis Oborowori, ably represented by His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Sir Monday Oyeme, Chairman Oshimiri North Local Government, the Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly and the Deputy Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Chairman Oshimiri North Local Government, Honorable Chief Innocent Ezeweze, the great people of Oshimiri North Local Government, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on the already existing protocols as I am here representing the MD of Providence Bank, my MD, Sir Walter Apani. Indeed, it's my great honor to be a part of this monumental occasion, the first of its kind, the unveiling of the Oshimiri North Local Government Development Agenda Blueprint, PUTA-IFE. There is a saying that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And I truly believe that on this day, the decisive step that will lead to a boundless leap forward for the great people of Oshimiri North local government has been taken. It starts today. Indeed, we applaud this vision and commend your confidence to embark on this journey of transformation. It's never easy, but I can say boldly that it's worthwhile. The true potential of all communities of Oshimiri North local government will be unveiled. Innovations, inventions will be created, and true prosperity for generations to come will surely be the reward. Now, the agenda and the blueprint has been created. It's also vitally important to reinforce the message across the communities and stakeholders in order to properly align all and sundry to this common goal. After all, the great people of Oshimiri North will be the partakers of this exciting future. PUTA-IFE, prosperity, universal health, technical skills, development and infrastructure. Wonderfully put. I thought you put your hands together for yourselves. Healthcare for the sick, infrastructure to promote commerce and enterprise for sustainable development. Now, this is very important. Mr. Chairman, sir, I'd like you to listen carefully. This is where we come in as a bank. Because at Providence Bank, we value vision and the earnest pursuit of progress and prosperity. Now, it's in this light of this core pillar of our existence that we find a perfect, very perfect partner in PUTA-IFE Agenda. Mr. Chairman, this is my MD speaking now. Let me assure you of our readiness to support in every way that we can, from financial to advisory services. We are truly invested in seeing this transformation fully realized. We take this project as our responsibility, and together, Oshimiri North local government will become a beacon in Delta State and a great example of what vision, partnership, and right action can create. Once again, thank you for this opportunity to be a part of this inauguration occasion and a partner of the history of Oshimiri North local government. Thank you.
The Deputy Governor of Delta State, Sir Monday Oyeme, the most vibrant speaker, Delta State House of Assembly, Hon.Innocent, the Speaker of Delta State House of Assembly. The Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Ato Ako, the Delta North Chairman, representative of Professor Ebuyega, the Deputy Chairman, PDP, Chief Moses Idu, the Senatorial Chairman, Chief Dan Osai. Your Excellency, in this hall, we have all the traditional rulers of Oshimiri North, my fathers, your Royal Majesties. The traditional ruler of Okpanam is here with us. The traditional ruler of Ibu Kingdom is also here with us. Please, can we appreciate them, please? We also have in attendance the representative of the Ubelani of Ilam. The traditional ruler of Atuma Kingdom is also here with us. The Kwele of Ibuzo, or Water, is also here with us. And Your Excellency, we have so many of our party faithfuls that are here with us. Let me go straight to my address. Please we are skipping a lot of things because time is fast spent and His Excellency will be leaving in a few moments. So let me just go straight. Your Excellency, today we gathered not only to celebrate but to initiate a movement, one rooted in our shared vision for a prosperous and sustainable future for Shimeli North. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to His Excellency the Governor of Delta State for his exemplary leadership, which has paved the way for us to stand here, united in our mission. I am also deeply honored by the presence of our royal fathers, clergymen, captains of industries, and most importantly, our political leader, the Deputy Governor. PUTA-IFE, a transformational blueprint. This day, Wednesday, the 20th of November 2024, I present to you the PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E Agenda. A lot of persons have asked me, what is PUTA-IFE? What is PUTA-IFE? In our local dialect, you know the meaning of PUTA-IFE. When we were campaigning, Your Excellency, we went from the local government and we promised them that we are going to, we sold the PUTA-IFE agenda to the electorate and they voted for us. And a lot of them have been asking us what's the meaning of PUTA-IFE. So today I'm giving us the opportunity to unveil the meaning of PUTA-IFE to our people. The P stands for prosperity, universal health and education, technical skills, actionable strategies, infrastructure, friendly policies, and enhanced peace and security. This framework is not merely an ambition. It is a strategic commitment to address the diverse needs of our communities and empower our people. This agenda is our roadmap to lasting change, aligned with the M.O.R.E Agenda set forth by our state government, a testament to the collaboration between the states and the local governments, an alignment of vision and goals. Each pillar of PUTA-IFE is a call to action. Prosperity and unity for all. Our priority is economic inclusion. We are actively pursuing initiatives to foster small businesses and entrepreneurship, engaging grassroots economic growth. I call on the private sector, even represented here by our esteemed leaders like the guest speaker, Mr. Ni Yusuf, Chief L.B. Sokonji, the P1 Group, the corporate organizations that have continually supported us as Providence Bank, Rain Oil, which is the highest investor in the local government. Thank you. And to join us in creating opportunities through training, microfinancing, corporate programs, let us bring prosperity to every corner of Oshimeli North. Universal health and education services. Access to quality healthcare and education is a right, not a privilege. With your support, we can transform this into a reality. We seek to partner to upgrade our healthcare infrastructure, enhance educational standards, and ensure that no child or family lacks these essential services. Let us unite to nurture a healthier, well-educated society that can drive Oshimeli North forward. Technical skills and development. Unemployment, particularly among our youth, remain one of our greatest challenges. Our agenda prioritizes technical skills and vocational training, paving the way for our young people to secure meaningful livelihood in sectors like agriculture, technology, and trades. We invite stakeholders to join hands with us in building training centers and developing curriculum that empower our youth with the skills to succeed in today's economy. Infrastructural development. Infrastructural development is the foundation of growth. With better roads, energy supply, and water system, Oshimeli North can flourish. We urge our partners in public and private sector to join us in building these crucial structures that will support every aspect of life and work in our communities. Our people and businesses deserve transparent and efficient government that promotes progress. We are committed to making Oshimile North an attractive destination for investment, and that is the essence of this gathering tonight. We welcome policy advisors and governance experts to help us to build a modern, open government, one that derives development while respecting the rights of every citizen. None of this progress is possible without peace. Security is the bedrock upon which we build everything. We seek partners who can bring expertise and technology to help us create a safe and thriving community. Peace enables dreams to take root. Security allows our efforts to flourish. PUTA-IFE is crafted to align seamlessly with our state government's M.O.R.E Agenda, meaningful development, opportunity for all, realistic reforms, and enhanced peace and security. We are creating a blueprint that speaks to the needs and dreams of our communities and to the shared vision we envision for Delta states. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our moment. At this moment, I invite each and every one of you to become partner in this journey. For our public-private partners, donor agencies, corporate sponsors, security agencies, traditional institutions, youth organizations, our great party, and development organization, this is the opportunity to make a lasting impact through public partnership. We can create transformative solutions that are both impactful and sustainable. Our strength lies in unity. As Peter Drucker once said, the best way to predict the future is to create it. We are here to create the future for the people of Oshimile North. And together, we are the architects of a brighter tomorrow for Oshimile North. Your support, ideas, and actions are invaluable in shaping a future where prosperity, opportunity, and peace are not just aspiration, but everyday realities. Conclusion. I thank all of you for your attention and pray that today becomes the beginning of a powerful collaboration that will bring wealth, health, peace to Oshimile North. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. If you clap better.
Highnesses, leaders and citizens of Oshimile North Local Government, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, I would like to stand on well-established protocols. It is indeed a pleasure and honor to stand before you today to attend this gathering as we celebrate the inauguration gala of the Chairman of the Council, Honorable Chief Innocent, and of course the commencement of a new frontier of leadership and commitment to the progress of the local government. He has explained what the agenda is all about. It's about prosperity and unity, universal health and education services, technical skills development, actionable development strategies, infrastructure development, a friendly policy system, and enhanced peace and security. This agenda is commendable as it focuses on some of the critical issues that can foster individual well-being, communal peace, corporate growth, social development, and shared prosperity. But more importantly, I think this agenda also falls within the purview of local governments. And we all know that local governments are the closest level of governance to citizens and a veritable channel through which community development can happen. But In delivering the services, local government must deliver and must subscribe to a high level of good governance. And it's good governance that will allow us to be able to deliver on the PUTA-IFE agenda. And so we may ask, what is good governance? There is no internationally agreed definition of good governance. It spans different topics, including respect for human rights, the rule of law, effective participation, multi-actor partnerships, political pluralism, transparent and accountable processes, accountable institutions, an efficient and effective public sector, political legitimacy, responsiveness to the needs of the people, consensus orientation, access to knowledge, information and education, the empowerment of people, equity and inclusiveness, sustainability, attitudes and values that foster responsibility, solidarity and tolerance. And I've been here for only an hour, attest that I've witnessed some of these in action. And so good governance refers to all the processes of governing, the institutions, the processes and practices through which issues of common concern are decided upon and are regulated. And so to speak about good governance, we must then ask ourselves, are the institutions of governance delivering sufficient food, delivering quality education, adequate housing, justice and personal security? And in answering these questions, we must of course ask ourselves, how relevant are these questions? And the reality is that these questions are part of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And so there is a linkage between good governance, local government, and the SDGs. Because local government can help to deliver good governance, to deliver on the 17 goals. We all know what the 17 goals are: to end poverty, zero hunger, good health, water, gender equality, clean energy, reduce inequalities, etc. The 17 goals are a call to action to end poverty, to protect the planet, and ensure that by 2030, all of humanity enjoy good health, justice, peace, and prosperity. Sadly though, 10 years after its launch, and 6 years to the end date of 2030, the world is far from realizing the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The 2024 assessment by the UNDP, ECA, and the African Development Bank reveals that only 6% of the 32 measurable SDG targets for Africa are on track to be achieved by 2030. Just 6%. In Nigeria, only 1 out of 231 SDG indicators are on track to be achieved by 2030. And so, this brings into focus the importance of the PUTA-IFE agenda. If you can address prosperity, if you can address education and health, you are addressing the 17 SDG goals. So within this context, we see the relevance of the PUTA-IFE agenda and how they can help to promote the achievement of the 17 SDG goals in the local governments and thereby transform the lives of the people. And like Stephen Covey said in his seminal book, The 7 Habits, all things are created twice. The first creation is mental visualization, and the second creation is the physical realization. And you can't create anything physically if you can't even envision it. And so what we are launching today is that first step of creation, the envisioning. And that tells us that we stand a chance to then birth it in the second chance, in the second time, through the physical realization. In coming here today, I asked Google to tell me about Oshimiri North local government area. And quote, Google says, Oshimiri North local government area is a local government area in Delta State, Nigeria. It is a developing area with a lot of potential. The government is committed to improving the lives of its people and with continued investment and effort, Oshimili North local government has the potential to become a prosperous and vibrant region. That's not me, that's Google. Google also says the major economic activities are agriculture, fishing, and petty trading. The population is friendly, and so this presents a market size. The population is about 320,000 people, and so this presents a market size of well above $500 million. So to the private sector, there's a market tapped there. The major challenges in local government are poverty, unemployment, and the lack of access to basic healthcare and education. Google also goes on to say that the lifestyle in Oshimili local government area is a mix of traditional and modern. The people are warm and welcoming, and has a strong sense of community. The culture is rich and vibrant, with a variety of festivals and events throughout the year. The food is delicious and varied, with a wide range of dishes to choose from. The natural environment is beautiful, with lush forests, rivers, and beaches. End of quote. Google has said to me, and it tells me that we have something here that with a bit of effort and with a bit of marketing that the chairman is doing, we can create and get something out of the local government. So it's a good narrative that we have, and our challenge is to realize this potential, especially in agriculture, agro-allied processing, commodity exchange, distribution hubs for the benefit of the people of Oshimili local government. So we have the potential. Our challenge is to realize it. And therein lies the paradox. If you look at the Nigerian development paradox, Nigeria is a land of paradoxes. We have an abundance of over 70 million hectares of agricultural land area. Producer, so we have the 10th largest crude oil reserves in the world, yet we still import PMS. We face some of the highest rates of infant and maternal mortality. These are problems that are caused not by the lack of resources, but by weaknesses in leadership, gaps in governance, and poor management of the abundant natural and human resources that God has endowed Nigeria with. The infrastructure deficit in the country is estimated to require investment of over $100 billion annually for the next 30 years. So this is money that government alone cannot provide. And hence the chairman in his speech spoke about PPP. So it's a huge figure, and I think with PPP we stand a chance to be able to get more investment to support our aspirations. PPP represents a transformative approach to bridging the development and infrastructure gaps, and the benefits are clear: access to capital, access to technical expertise, innovative technologies, and of course, good service quality. The public and the private sector play distinct but complementary roles to make PPP to be successful. The public sector, represented by the local government, must create a very transparent, clear, and trustworthy regulatory environment. Government agencies must define the scope of the partnership and must look after and protect the interests of the public. On the other hand, the private sector will bring financial resources, technology, and specialized expertise. But private companies must not only focus on profit, they also must focus on social impact and long-term sustainability. We know of successful PPPs in Nigeria. For instance, I flew today through the Hon.Innocent Airport 2, MMA2. That is a successful build, operate, and transfer PPP between the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria and the Bi-Continental Aviation Services. The MMA2 domestic terminal was commissioned in 2007, and in 2022, it handled 5.7 million passengers. And not without challenges. As we have seen with the Lekki Toll Road in Lagos and with the Azura Power Plant in Edo State. And both projects underscore the importance of transparency and clear contracts. Also the importance of community engagement and appropriate risk and reward mechanisms in PPP. And so Oshimili local government must be guided by these lessons. for the PPP collaboration, not only to be beneficial to the investors, but to also provide appropriate services to the citizens and to be embraced by the community. And so this brings me to the critical success factors for a successful PPP. Various mechanisms that focuses on the respect to legal ownership. But for PPP to be successful and for the private sector to support the local government, we need to have 5 critical things. First is a clear legal framework and agency. A clearly defined framework that will give private investors confidence to commit to projects with the assurance that their interests as well as the public are safeguarded. At the federal level, we have the ICRC, the Infrastructure Concession and Regulatory Commission. And for instance, in Lagos State, we have the Lagos State Office of PPP, which was created by the 2011 PPP law of Lagos State. And so both examples at the federal and Lagos State are established laws that provide guidance and regulations of how PPP should work. The second thing is balanced risk sharing. So the first is a clear regulatory framework. The second is balanced risk sharing. Risks should be allocated based on an honest assessment of the capability of the private sector and also the public sector. And thereby you can ensure that roles are given without overburdening each party. The third is performance-based contracts. Clear, measurable outcomes must be linked to performance-based contracts to drive accountability and also ensure alignment with the goals of the community. Fourth will be a focus on public good. The design of the PPP scheme must be driven by the overall public good, must avoid corruption and corrupt practices, must be transparent and ensure both short-term success and long-term sustainability. And the fifth is stakeholder engagement. We must engage with all stakeholders, from government to the private sector to communities, to ensure that the project has broad support and that potential challenges are addressed early. No PPP scheme can succeed without the support of 5 critical stakeholders: the private sector, the public sector, those in the development sector, civil society organizations, and community development associations. So we need all 5 to come together to drive sustainable development in any territory. And so the PUTA-IFE Agenda was implemented in partnership with these 5 critical stakeholders, and by a combination of dedication, commitment, and sincerity, we can leverage the strength of the local government to attract complementary resources from the private sector and thereby forge lasting prosperity for our people. I'm convinced that this outcome is possible with the inclusion and support of all of us gathered here today. Let us reflect on the role of each party, on the role of each person. Let us be bold, let us be collaborative, and let us restate our commitment to making PUTA-IFE not just an agenda, but a reality, a blueprint that can inspire other communities and stand as a beacon of inclusive growth and a framework for a better and a more inclusive local government and, of course, state and Nigeria. Together, we can create a prosperous Oshimino local government where no one is left behind. I thank you for listening.
Hon.Innocent Okonkwo is someone who has been in the forefront of property development in the country. And when I saw the backdrop there, some beautiful houses, I'm told that he's partnering with the council to build estates, and producers have promised to give us money. So in just 2 minutes or 3 minutes, Dr. Okonkwo, we want you to come and tell His Excellency here. He's very interested in those properties, how you will build those houses. And the Speaker is also here. Mr. Speaker, if you speak well, Mr. Speaker will speak well in the House to legislate on how we can engage you. So please, if you don't mind, you have 2-3 minutes to tell us how you intend to.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. Good afternoon, our royal fathers here. Your Excellency, the Chairman, which the non-local governments, distinguished guests here, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I represent the P1 Group Property World African Network. And I'm really excited about what is happening here today. Thank you, Chairman, for putting this together. Support the governments and even individuals and communities in terms of development to our very own capacity. We, by the special grace of God, are in different places, almost all the states in Nigeria, in particular, happens to be so dear to our hearts. I don't know why. Maybe because my mother is from here. You know. And for the past 5 years, we have been in this period, bringing development nearer to the city of Asaba and even the city of Asaba. And it's a great pleasure and honor for me to be here today. I've been looking forward to this opportunity. Please, can we put our hands together for the organizers of this very occasion and Your Excellency as well. We are very ready and willing to do a lot here in Delta States. In fact, I've made it one of my agenda for 2025 is that out of the 50 athletes that we have in the P1 Group, once you are 2 years and above, we must start building. We don't even want to do just land. We have started in Lagos. By the special grace of God, we are going to be launching the signature towers in the Atlantic come February to March next year. And we are looking forward to launching mega projects here in Delta States. Aside the building projects, we are also very willing to do our corporate social responsibility CSR. You know, making sure that the communities we operate in have good schools and potable water. We have already started in Usukwa, where my mother comes from. We inaugurated the primary school there. We also built a house for the teachers there to have a roof under their head. And we are willing to do more. I'm so glad that the chairman came and met us some time ago, and after talking, we couldn't help but stand up and applaud him. He extended the hand of partnership, which is very well welcome, and that's one of the reasons why we are seated here today. We in the P1 Group are 100% ready to partner with you in these developments. In Asaba alone, in Delta State alone, we have several estates and still counting. And we will not stop at just dealing on lands, like I said earlier on. By 2025, we are going to start massive building projects. And we need your support as well. We need this partnership very, very much. My team and I, alongside the local government chairman and even the state governments, we do wonders here come next year. We are already planning it. We are already putting together our designs. And apart from that, we are going to pick schools that we see that needs help. We innovate them. Between January to the middle of the year next year, we are not going to be building or innovating minimum 6 schools, 1 every month in Delta State. We will also make available potable water and provide welfare for the teachers, because without the teachers having a good roof over their head, they can't even perform their responsibilities or carry out their responsibilities properly. The same thing we did in Nsukka, we will do in several other communities. I want to thank Your Excellency, the Governor of Delta State, the Vice Governor, the Chairman of Oshimiri North Local Government. Please keep doing the good work you are doing. We are solidly behind you. You can always count on us. And God willing, we will take Delta State to a better height. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, going by what the man just said, Dr. Kongo said, our special guest of honor, I'm sure that next year we shall have a very robust relationship with him. Thank God, Mr. Speaker and Deputy Speaker, they are here. They've heard you. If in February we have not seen that of January, the House of Assembly will summon you. You will summon to explain why you came here to say you will renovate schools 1 every month. Your Excellency, with your kind permission, the chairman insisted that Mr. Speaker should say something, but I don't know if you permit. I know that time is pressing on you.
Honorable Elder Cherry Francis Owono, ably represented by the very, very loyal Deputy Governor of our state, Sir Monday Oyemi. My brother and friend, the Deputy Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Ato Akongo. Mr. Chairman, the Chairman of Oshimiri North Local Government, our keynote speaker, Mr. Niyi Yusuf, the very wonderful guests we have today in this wonderful ceremony. I want to say that I am very, very privileged. Our traditional rulers, utmost respect to you, sirs. I must confess that I am privileged to be part of this epoch-making event. Of course, the chairman has done excellently well. This is the first of its kind in Oshimiri North. The unveiling of the PUTA-IFE Agenda is one that I must commend. I must commend Mr. Chairman for what he is doing for the Oshimiri North people. I have followed him keenly in his first tenure as Chairman of Oshimiri North. He has done excellently well. And I know that by unveiling this agenda, it means that there is a whole lot to do for our people. In his speech, I listened very, very keenly. He said it is not a mere ambition, but it is a commitment for strategic development of Oshimiri North. So my brother, the Chairman of Oshimiri North, I want to commend you. I want to say that let this not be a mere ambition as you have promised. Let it come into reality. And it is on this note I want to commend the corporate organizations, the private investors, most especially P1, the Chairman of P1 Group, for all that you have promised our people. I know that as a downtown, you will make sure all that you have promised will come to pass. Just like the MC rightly said, Delta State is your place. Please do well to carry out your investments as I promised. The towers we want to build in Lagos, please bring them to Delta State as well. You can replicate those towers in Asaba. Asaba is a fast-growing city. It is one of the fastest-growing cities in Nigeria, and by the grace of God, I know that Asaba and its environs, which also form part of Oshimiri North local government, will be developed by private investors like you and the corporate organizations. Putting this PUTA-IFE agenda together, and I know that the Oshimiri North people at the end of this project will be good for it. So I want to thank all of us for coming. God bless us all.
Follow that. Now, Deputy Governor of Delta State, a philanthropist of international repute, as he comes to address us.
I'm very happy to be part of this very, very unique occasion of the local government council coming to unveil a blueprint for the development of that local government. We all agree that for decades now, a lot of Nigerians have given up on local governments because we saw that to a large extent most local governments do not do anything again. They just manage to pay salaries and then that is it. But in recent time, we here in Delta begin to see a different approach to the running of our local government council. When we begin to recognize that we need new blood, we need to put the younger generation into the council, we begin to see a different approach. Honorable Eseweze is on his second tenure. During his first tenure, I was privileged to join him to commission some projects that he did in that first tenure. And I saw that the young man is truly a man of vision, a man of character. He is an achiever. A market that could be described as probably one of the best in Delta State. Courtesy of Hon.Innocent. And so, your activities, my chairman, is very, very novel and should be encouraged. We want to thank you for your vision. We want to thank you for your desire, your desire for your people to be able to come out from poverty, from underdevelopment, from hunger, into a life of prosperity, a life of good health, a life of progress. And that is why you decided that you are going to bring the agenda of this government, which is the M.O.R.E Agenda, into the grassroots by your own agenda, the PUTA-IFE Agenda. Of course, the PUTA-IFE Agenda is no different from the M.O.R.E Agenda. The only difference is that you say, look, I'm going to take this thing to the doorstep of every Oshimiri Northerner. And that is what we are doing. We want to thank you. I know that with your strength of character, and with proper planning, we are going to make this agenda a very successful one. Deepening the M.O.R.E Agenda at the grassroots is what every council chairman should try to do. And so, Oshimiri North have set the pace. I'm encouraging every other council to please emulate. The government of Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oborewori will continue to support and partner with our local government councils to ensure that prosperity, good health, good education is taken to the grassroots, which is our councils. I want to seriously commend the chairman, CEO, and management of P1 Group. I've been seeing some of your, presence in Delta State, and we've been praying that you should increase your presence here. I think you saw it by yourself that every other person who spoke agreed that we need your company to come into Delta and work with us. Thank you for coming to Oshimiri North. We also have Oshimiri South, and we have the Anelchas. We have Ndokwa West, Okwane. Ndokwa is a lot of land in these places, better than whatever land you can find in Lagos. So we are saying you should come. We are ready to partner with you, sir, and your business. And I want to thank the bankers, the Providence Bank, because once the property developer say he's ready, and the bankers say we're also ready, I think the food and the soup done. It's just left for us to eat. So I want to thank Providence Bank for coming in, and let me also use this opportunity to say we are also ready beyond Oshimiri North. We are other local government councils and even the state government are ready to partner if you are willing to come to us. All we want is good life for our people, good life for everybody, and a better Nigeria for all of us. So on this note, I want to thank every one of you for coming. Together, we work with Oshimiri North Council to encourage them to ensure that this vision, which we promote and make life better for every one of us, is actualized. And so, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on this note, we hereby unveil the blueprint, otherwise known as the PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E Agenda, the development plan of Oshimiri North Local Government Council. May God bless you all.
PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E Agenda. And like the speaker said, what we've done is to bring the M.O.R.E Agenda closer to the people of Oshimole North. Everything that we have done in the PUTA-IFE blueprint is to key into the M.O.R.E Agenda so that we're able to cascade the M.O.R.E Agenda from the state government down to the grassroots. And it covers every aspect: education, security, youth empowerment, and so many others, health, education. All aspects of the local government is well captured in our PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E blueprint agenda. And like I keep telling people, we have a lot of blueprints, across. But the willpower, for office holder to be able to implement, this blueprint has always been a challenge. So for us in Oshimole North, we are quite aware of these challenges. And that's the reason why we've come up with a technical committee of implementation that will help to implement every aspect of the PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E agenda. It's an agenda that will bring peace to our local governments, an agenda that will bring about robust development across the local government. And the good thing again is the angle of the public of the private sector. When the public and the private sector come into partnership, the people they benefit. I'm happy that Privilege Bank has also told us that they are willing and ready to sponsor and be part of the PUTA-IFE M.O.R.E agenda. I'm also happy again too that the private sector, talking about the P1 group and other notable real estate operators in the local government and also in agriculture, they've all shown, their willingness to partner with the Oshimole North local government and also partner with the state government. You've heard what they said about building schools, about building houses, about building roads, infrastructure. So we need infrastructure, and we are aware also that government cannot do it all. The allocation we get from the federal government is not enough to take care of all these needs. So that's the reason why we are partnering with the private sector. And we're also aware that if you must get the support of the private sector, you must come up with a blueprint. You must also have a comprehensive database. So in Oshimole North, we have a comprehensive database management committee in place. Everything you see in the PUTA-IFE is as a result of data, comprehensive data, based management. So we are ready. We have our PUTA-IFE, we have our data. We know everything that is happening in this local government, and that's the reason why the private sectors are so happy to partner with us. So let me also use the opportunity to call on other well-meaning individuals. Oshimole North is ready for business. Security-wise, we are ready. We have also we've also come up with various legislation to back up whatever we are doing. So we are set as a local government, and we're asking investors to come in and do business with us. Anytime I hear they ask me this question, what motivates you? It's simple, it's passion, love for what you do. I always tell people that I'm a politician, and I'm also a community leader. And once you are in the business of managing people, that's a very, very major business. So for me, I enjoy what I do. I like the people. I like seeing people being happy. And when you like people, you go all out, to ensure that they are happy. And for me, as a privileged son of Oshimole North, who have been elected twice, to handle their affairs, I felt that the only way I can give back to Oshimole North people is by coming up with, a foundation. A foundation where people can come in and say, what do you have in Oshimole North? And there is a blueprint, there's a document that speaks all that we have in the local government. So for me, it's all about passion for the people.